everyone, it's Rebecca again. That is my third video, and I think today I want to talk about bullying. It's a big topic these days. It seems to get bigger every year. When people think of bullying, many imagine something like another child yelling at another, giving up their lunch money, things like that. But in reality, bullying is very different and unfortunately much more severe. Did you know that over 70% of students report that bullying is a problem at their school, and about 1 out of 10 middle school kids drop out or change school due to bullying? They describe bullying as being unwanted. Bullying can be defined as unwanted aggressive behavior that involves some kind of power imbalance. Bullying isn't limited to physical either. It is also verbal, emotional. Nowadays it's cyberbullying, which is new to us older that was bullied just only in school. There are also common in many schools, although bullying is commonly associated with kids and young adults, but it also impacts adults these days. Or it impacts you when you were bullied as a kid, and it impacts you now as an adult. Before I go into my own bullying, did you know that 15 to 25 kids every year in their lives slowly based on being bullied in school? It's a lot of kids in 1 year. Sad though. Bullying's tough. I was bullied from grade school up, from kids I didn't know, kids in my class, even some that I called friends. Not such good friends, huh? I can think of 2 incidents that I'd like to share with you growing up. In junior high, there was this boy in gym class. He was one of the popular jocks, as you would call them. And we were supposed to be doing some kind of quiz. I don't know what that quiz it was. We all needed a pencil in my class, and I guess mine broke, so I asked someone if they had an extra pencil. And they gave me 2, which was nice. And well, this boy come along and asked if he would trade me a piece of candy for one of my pencils. It's simple enough, innocent enough. So I said sure. Gave him the pencil. Went to eat the candy he had given me, and he had filled it with pepper. Knowing that and then he sat there with his buddies and watched me eat it. Watched me turn red and cough and probably cry. I don't know if I cried or not, but I cried. Had to run back to the locker room because I was choking. But all because and then I come out and he says, well, if you weren't so fat, you wouldn't have ate it. You would have known better because you were fat. I thought it was just a guy that needed a pencil. I was just trying to be nice. in return, I got the bully. Well, I don't think I've forgotten that one. It's one that really stands out in my thoughts. Other than the normal, girls, you're ugly, you need to wash your hair, you need better clothes, you're fat, that's obviously. I don't know why girls would pick on other girls as much as they do in junior high. Junior high seemed to be the worst. I didn't get it as much in grade school. I guess because we're innocent and we all want to be friends with everybody. We just want to go to recess in grade school. But we're in junior high now, we gotta be cool. You can't have friends that are fat because they're different. Well, I had one of my friends that at the time I thought was one of my best friends. This was, I think, 8th grade? 8th or 9th grade. We were at lunchtime and we were sitting down to eat our lunch, and she come across and asked me for her cookie. She goes, "You're fat, you don't need your cookie." I just laughed it off and said, "No, I'm gonna keep my cookie." And I was trying to stand up for myself. She hauled off and hit me so hard in the back because I wouldn't give her my cookie. In the long run, if I wanted to be mean, I should have given it to her because she was bones. But I don't want to step to her level. I could have just turned the table on, myself. But I wasn't like that. Why bully someone when I don't want to be bullied? No one ever stood up for me that I remember. Sure, I had some friends to do it, but I never really had anyone stand up and say, "Don't do that," or "Be nice." I never really told any teachers or I don't even think I told my mom. I might have told my sister, but it's been so long. Anyway, ask your kids how their day goes daily. Are they getting bullied? And if they are, or you see signs of them coming home crying or things like that, you need to report that to the teachers, sit down, talk with the counselor, get your child into counseling. Because as an adult now, my self-esteem is low. I believed all those things that those kids were telling me back then. Being stupid, fat, ugly, not worth it, embarrassed. Just directly come out and ask your child questions. And hopefully between you and your kids' counselors and teachers, maybe we can get some of these bullies out of the situation. Maybe they were bullied. Maybe they're being bullied at home. You can be bullied by an adult. Why not? Older brother, older cousins, step parents. They can bully you, push you around, call you stupid and all those things, and make you feel worthless. I know a couple of years back there was a lady on a bus that got bullied. She turned around for herself better, but in the long run she was an older lady bullied by a bunch of kids. Well, that's sad. Respect your elders. I don't know what kids, why they do the things they do. We all mess up, but treat others the way you want to be treated. That's what my mom always told me. So that's what I always lived by. I could have got up and bullied back, fought back. I could have been the rough and tough after all those bullies. But that wasn't me. But then it kind of happening. Now I'm sad, I'm scared. I'm very sensitive. You ask my husband. Very sensitive. It says that 70% of students ages 12 to 18 report being bullied at school. And that's the ones that actually report it. So many more go unreported because they're afraid if they tell their parents or a teacher, that's going to make things worse. You bring it up to that bully or that bully's parents, the next day you have a target on your back. So that's a lot of reasons kids end up leaving school, going to a different school, starting in school, at homeschooling. Take a self-help class. Maybe, that would have been a good option myself. I wish I would have had that. Find some support other than, going to counseling. Get into karate, get into some after-school activities, so then you can make your friends and have some more positive influences around you that like things you like. That's another reason people bully. They may not understand why you like a certain thing. Like the jocks maybe don't understand why you like chess or you like comic books. And the girls that are all about fashion and makeup, maybe they realize you don't have the money for those fancy clothes. But they don't ask, do they? They just insult. So many kids these days that are being bullied take their lives. And that's got to stop. Because of what they like, who they like, what sex they like, what color they are, what religion. That's dumb. Let them be who they want to be. It says, I found that 160,000 kids do not attend school or have to move to a different school or in school because of bullying. We need, our education should come first. So all these things that are pushing us away from school, making us scared to go, needs to stop. Report it. Don't be afraid to report. Even as a kid should report it. If your parents not going to listen, go to your teacher. If your teacher don't want to listen, go to your principal, counselor, go to a cop. Nowadays there's a cop at every school, which is sad on its own. That's a different topic. I was trying to read up on some different statuses about bullying this time of day. My day was just, at school. Basically, that was where you were bullied. At school or on the playground. At the park. Now we have cyberbullying. And, which is even worse because the bullying's hiding behind a screen. But yet, it still affects us because we're still hurt, even if there's behind a screen. There's so many different kinds of bullying. Says approximately 30% of young people admit to bullying of others in surveys. 28% of students in grades 6 to 12 experience bullying. 20% of school students in grades 9 to 12 have experienced bullying. High school, I don't think I was as bullied as much. I had, kind of kept to myself, and I was a little more outspoken. And the bullies I had in grade school or in junior high kind of grew up, so they were off bullying the next set of shy, scared little kids. 6 out of students in grades 6 to 12 have experienced cyberbullying. 16% of high school students were bullied in this last year from just being online. Wow. There's a lot behind the bullying thing. Like I said, kids are taking their lives. It shouldn't lead to that. And then you think, well, it's just as you're a kid. It isn't just as you're a kid. As you're an adult, it may not be called bullying. You may not think of it as bullying anymore, but it says that adults being bullied are more common than people think. People most often associate the word bullying with school kids and teens who are being picked on by their peers and siblings. Bullying is common in other areas as well. It can occur in college, the workplace, the social, like Facebook and the media and Snapchat and Instagram and all those other online areas. Governments have also been known to use bullying tactics to achieve their goals. With the election right on the corner, that's all we hear is bullying from the two that's left. I'm not naming any names because they're big bullies. And they think they can do it because they have a little bit of money, a little bit of power. And they think it's okay because more power, the more merry, right? Knowing and understanding the concept used by bullying makes it apparent that it can happen to any time, any place where individuals of different levels of maturity, strength, interact with one another. So, don't worry, the next bully is going to turn up. But the point is, it needs to stop. Being that I was bullied has a lot to do with a lot of things that I go through. If I would have had some of these pretty girls, stronger girls, on my side, instead of bullying me, maybe helping me through some of my issues. They didn't like the way my hair was. Give me some tips instead of saying you're ugly. Those are, go wash your hair, or whatever they said. Pull me aside and take that person to get a makeover. Maybe they don't have the money. Maybe they're a struggling family. They don't have the money to go get these fancy clothes and fancy bags with the labels on them. And some of us don't, you know, nowadays, it's kind of cool to have the, you know, stuff you get at Goodwill. You've seen some of those things? Those are pretty cool, neat items. Anyway, like I said, with the I'm sorry. And this was gonna hit me. It's hard. Sexual harassment's considered bullying. I had a few guys, I guess, that any other time they would talk to me, they wouldn't come near to me. But when they thought maybe, well, I could cheat on her paper or something like in that range, or maybe I can get somewhere because she's fat or she don't have anybody, no one likes her, so they sexually harass you. You can get sexually harassed even not fat, not only you can get sexually harassed skinny and beautiful. That's not the point. It's still, in my eyes, bullying. And that can be at school, that can be at work, that can be at a club, if you're not wanting that. People with power, I think it's okay to bully, like the president people, the government people. I'm not gonna name which one, but we have one trying to become president, content, that in my eyes is a bully. But maybe he's just outspoken. Maybe that's just my opinion because I've heard it so many times. But you can't say that he hasn't called a lot of people a lot of different names, which doesn't make the president in my eyes. That's a whole different show hour, isn't it? Sorry. It says that, which I agree with, a child cannot get the education they are needing if they don't feel safe. This child is don't feel safe to come into school. They're not going to get the education. They're going to be more worried about who's going to hurt them next, who's going to throw out that bad vibe for the day, who's going to take my lunch, who's going to steal that cookie, give you that bad piece of candy. And then they grow up not trusting people, trusting you they should trust. Especially if you told somebody they don't believe you. And you tell them and you tell them, and then you think maybe they don't care, maybe, you know, and then that's how they end up leaving school, not getting educated, or the worst of all, losing their life. There's been many times that I wanted to lose my life just because I did not feel like I mattered. Not because of family, because my family, at that time, when I was being bullied, I think if I told them, they would have done something about it. But I didn't, because I didn't want to make it a bigger issue than it was. I wish I would have, because now I feel the effects of it. The not trusting, the low self-esteem, believing and feeling like I'm not worth it, scared of everything, scared of going places. My education is so bad. Even though I graduated, I don't remember it because I was scared, especially junior high, and that has a lot to do with my other issues also. But we'll go through that a different day. I did not feel control of my life. I don't feel control of my life now because of the things that have happened to me in the past. So instead of being a bully, help somebody. Tell someone something nice. If you see someone bullying another, step in. Be that bigger person. You don't have to hit them. You don't have to bully back. Just stand there and tell them that it's not worth it. Take them away from that situation. Do something with someone that's not like yourself. If you're a jock, whatever, I'm guessing they're still called jocks these days. Go hang out with someone that likes to play chess. You might learn something. Maybe they'll learn something that you like. Bullies just need to stop. If the big guy would hang out with the little guy, this world might not be so bad. You might have a little more, at peace. Isn't that what we're supposed to be working for? Peace? Well, I hope I give you insight into bullying. I hope you leave me some comments. How about this? I would like to hear maybe something you encountered in school. Maybe you were the bully. What did you do? Do you regret it now? If you're the one being bullied, tell me one of the things that happened to you, what you did, what you didn't do, what you should have done. Leave a comment. Talk to me about it. I love to listen. I love to respond. I want to help others. I feel like I'm forgetting some things, but I don't want to drag this on too long. So please leave a comment. Subscribe to my page. There's many more videos coming. Me and my birds will be here again within the next week. I hope you like my videos. Again, please share, like, subscribe, and comment on my page. And until next week, when I come back for another topic. By the way, you can more than welcome to help me with some topics. Have a good day, a nice weekend, and happy Labor Day. Bye.